warehousing. Everyone over here now, warehousing as a chapter. People tell it's a B graded chapter, but in my opinion, for your exam this time, for your main, November, etc., you should go ahead and get one 3 mark question in your exam. Please come to your chart of warehousing, everyone. Let's go ahead and now do the chart of warehousing. Chapter of warehousing, everyone, from exam point of view, it's a good chapter. Let's go ahead and understand warehousing. Let me go ahead and open a notebook first of all. Okay. Chapter number 11, warehousing. Right, everyone? Let's go ahead and understand warehousing now. People, listen to me very carefully. Why do you need warehousing? You have to tell me, why do you need warehousing first of all? What is warehousing? Your goods have come into India. People, your goods have come into India, and you are going ahead and telling to the custom authority that, sir, now I don't need the goods. Now I don't need the goods. I don't have space in my godown. You keep the goods with yourself. I will pay the duty and clear the goods later. Might be you don't want to clear the goods. Then you can tell the custom that, sir, I don't want to clear the goods now. I don't have storage space. Please keep the goods with yourself. If you leave the goods at the custom port, no, there'll be a huge demurrage charges which is there. Demurrage charges means not clearing the goods from the port within time. You have to pay demurrage charges. Are we clear? So it is always better that you go ahead and file one bill of entry plus give one bond for warehousing, and the goods will be shifted to the custom warehouse. Now, Baba, you just have to pay some warehousing charges and your goods can remain in the custom car warehouse. Number one, if you don't clear the goods from the custom port, the custodian can sell your goods after 30 days and he can recover the duty. So, beta, don't let your goods be sold off. Clear your goods. If you don't want to clear your goods, send it to the warehouse. Are we clear? So, when will you send it to the warehouse? Number one, you don't have space. Number two, you are telling shipment has come very early. I don't want the goods now. Number three, might be you don't have money to clear it. Or number four, you are telling, sir, I will shift it to the warehouse. And people listen, if you clear the goods and later you export, you get a duty drawback. How much? 98%. Correct? You are telling, I will keep in the custom warehouse. I'll not pay the duty only. And I'll directly go ahead and export. You don't have to pay the duty at all. Are you guys able to understand? So, sir, there can be various reasons for warehousing. Number one, you don't have space. Number two, your goods have arrived early. Number three, you are lacking fund to clear it. Number four, you are having fund, but you are telling why to clear. I don't want to clear. If I clear and later export, I will get duty drawback 98%. So let me go ahead and do one thing. Let me go ahead and keep in the custom ka warehouse. From there, I will directly go ahead and export. Are we clear? You know what? Sometimes what happens, people go ahead and import the goods and they get their own manufacturing facility license of a custom warehouse. Custom warehouse ka license is also given to manufacturing facility. You know what you can do? When your goods come, you can go ahead, file a bill of entry, and your goods can be sent to your warehouse only, which is a custom ka warehouse, your own warehouse. You know what you will do there? Your raw material has come. From the raw material, you will make the final goods, and final goods you are going to export. So in that scenario, if you are going to take manufacturing, undertake manufacturing in your warehouse, you can get the raw material, do the manufacturing, and send the goods directly outside India. Raw material pay no duty drawback also. Did you guys understand the whole purpose of warehousing? People over here, you don't have space, so might be you can go ahead and get the warehousing done. No funds to pay the duty, or might be early arrivement of shipment, or might be your intention is to trade, your intention is to export, or might be, people listen to me very carefully. My goods came into India, I went ahead and shifted them to a warehouse. You know why? because I want to go ahead and sell it, might be to another person. I want to trade with the goods. So he will go ahead and clear, he will pay the duty. I don't have to pay any duty. Baba, you remember bond to bond transfer? If you want to go ahead and trade with the goods, or if you want to export the goods, then you don't have to pay the duty at all. So, sir, in that scenario, do one thing, file one bill of entry and send the goods to the warehouse. Is my point clear to all? Can we go ahead, everyone? Everyone over here now, let's go ahead and start understanding warehouse. Warehousing chapter, which is there, starts with section number 57. Listen to me very carefully over here, everyone. You have to go ahead and see there are three different, listen, your goods have been unloaded at the custom port. People, your goods have been unloaded from the ship at the custom port. Okay. Remember one thing. If you don't go ahead and clear the goods within 30 days, the custodian can go ahead and sell your goods and recover the money. So, beta, you can't leave your goods at the custom port. What will you do, everyone? If supposingly I am the importer over here, you think this is me. Okay, everyone, this is me over here. I am the importer. What will I go ahead and do? I have to, when my goods have come, I should go ahead and file a into bond bill of entry. Do you know what is into, everyone? The first bill of entry when which you file to send your goods to the warehouse is known as a into bond bill of entry. You have to file an into bond bill of entry. Okay? When you file the bill of entry, the officer will start the assessment. Okay, 1 crore rupees ka goods have come. The duty on these goods is 10 lakh rupees. Officer will go ahead and tell you to give a bond. Section number 59 tells over here, officer will go ahead and assess the duty. People, when you file a bill of entry for warehousing, first of all, this officer at the custom port will do what? He will do the verification of the bill of entry, and once he assesses the duty, he will not take the duty from you, but he will tell duty ka 3 times you have to give a bond. You have to give a bond along with a bank guarantee. Are we clear, everyone? And that is what warehousing bond you have to give. Section number 59 talks about a warehousing bond. Are we clear till here, everyone? Once when you go ahead and give a warehousing bond, people, listen to me very carefully. This officer will go ahead and issue a clearance order, which is a warehousing order, and your goods will be transferred to the warehouse. Now, there can be different types of warehouse. One can be a public warehouse. Section number 57. People, are you getting it, everyone? The flow. First of all, whenever your goods come, file a bill of entry. Officer will give you a clearance order, and you will get your goods shifted to the warehouse. The first warehouse is known as a public warehouse. What is a public warehouse, everyone? Where anyone can store their goods. For an example, Mallikarjun over here, he went ahead and took one license for his godown as a public warehouse. Then in his godown, he can allow, okay, you want to keep your goods, you can also keep, you can also keep. But Baba, in that godown, all the custom warehouse, custom ka goods will be kept on which duty is yet to be paid. Are we clear? So there will be first section number 57 which comes and tells you number one, what is the warehouse, everyone? Public warehouse. Anyone's goods can be kept. And Baba, for your warehouse to be termed as public warehouse, you should take a license from whom? Principal Commissioner or the Commissioner of Custom. Okay, everyone. The second type of warehouse which is there is private warehouse. What's a private warehouse? You know what? People go ahead and get their own manufacturing facilities as a warehouse. That, sir, I will get, for an example, I am a manufacturer of electric scooter. I will tell, sir, my purpose is to make electric scooters and export. My whole manufacturing facility which is there, please term it as custom warehouse. It will be my warehouse. When goods come, I will get it to the warehouse, do the manufacturing, and I will export the product. Sir, if I am exporting the product, you will get duty drawback. But sir, if I don't pay the duty, I will not get duty drawback also. Ultimately, that nine, whatever all industry rate, brand rate, etc. is there, that headache only is not there, sir. I will get the goods from outside India, make the final product and export. So people go ahead and get their own goods के लिए license also for their own warehouse, which is known as a private warehouse. Again, principal commissioner or the commissioner of custom will go ahead and give you the license. Is my point clear to all people? The first warehouse is public warehouse. The second warehouse is private warehouse. And the last warehouse which is there is section number 58A, special warehouse. What is so special about it? Baba, special warehouse may only notified goods are stored. Sir, what do you mean by notified goods? Everyone over here. Following class of goods shall be deposited in a special warehouse. Everyone, gold, silver, other precious and semi-precious metal, then goods warehouse for the purpose of supplying to duty-free shop in a custom area. Baba, you know, in international airport, etc., duty-free shops will be there. Correct? Duty-free shop, sir, precious metal, supplying stores, you know, stores, everyone, food item for the ship and for the ship ka people. Food item for the ship is what? Lubricant and oil. Food item for the people in the ship is what? Stores. Baba, all these are known as stores which are supplied. So they are telling stores can also be kept which are to be supplied to a vessel or aircraft or supplying to foreign privileged person ke liye if you want to import something, you can store in what, everyone? Special warehouse. People, what did I tell you till now? I taught you three sections. Remember, whenever your goods come into India, you should file a bill of entry under section number 47 and you should go ahead and give a bond and your goods will be cleared. One clearance order under section number 60 will be issued and your goods will be transferred to the warehouse. There are three types of warehouse. One is public warehouse where anyone's goods can be kept. Private warehouse where only owner who's the licensee, his goods only can be kept. And the last one over here is a special warehouse where gold, silver, precious metal, stores, etc. is being kept. Are we clear, everyone? Now listen to me very carefully. Sir, if I want to ship my goods to the warehouse, then always remember, officer, when you file the bill of entry, will assess the duty and he will tell you, please give me duty multiplied by 3 times ka bond. Are we clear, everyone? Why are they taking a bond? They are telling you right in the bond that when I am clearing the goods, I will pay the duty. If I don't pay the duty, you can invoke the bond and whatever bank guarantee you are giving, they will go ahead and realize the duty and any other warehousing charges, etc. from the bond come out. Are we clear, everyone? Let's now go ahead and understand. The first step is what? Filing of bill of entry. Number 2 is what, everyone? Assessment of duty. See, everyone, over here. Warehousing bond is always 3 times of the self-assessed duty and you should bind yourself. What should you write in the bond? That, sir, I will comply with all the provision of the act, rules and regulation. Sir, and if I do any violation, I will, sir, to pay on or before the date specified in the notice, all the duties and interest. Means when I'm going ahead and clearing the goods, everyone, sir, I will pay whatever duty is applicable. If I don't go ahead and clear the goods, if I don't clear the goods, you can invoke the bond and take the money. Sir, I also agree to pay any penalty or fine if I have gone ahead and done any contravention of the provision of the act, rules or regulation, and that you should go ahead and write in the bond. Are we clear, everyone? Can I go ahead and listen to me very carefully? If you are a small person who is importing, generally there are two types of bond which are there. Number one, everyone over here. Number one bond is known as bond can be of two types. One is consignment bond. For consignment bond means one time I imported some item. For that import, particular import, whatever is the duty multiplied by 3 times, I can give a bond. That is known as a consignment. Every consignment ke liye one bond. The second type of bond is general bond. Arey, general bond means what, everyone? You will tell, sir, over a period of 1 year, I am going to import this much rupees ka item, and for this much rupees ka item, how much is the bond you want? You tell me. For the whole year, I will give you. Every consignment ke liye, I will not give you a bond. You can ask him to tell you a general bond ka amount, and he will tell you, okay, Ramesh, 1 crore rupees, you give a bond. That is known as a general bond. Everyone over here, assistant commissioner or deputy commissioner may permit importer to give a general bond with respect to goods imported for a specified period. Might be you can tell him, sir, over a period of 3 months, I am going to import for 100 crore. 100 crore pay, the duty will be. People listen. You can tell him, sir, I am going to import for 100 crore. 100 crore pay the duty will be 30 crore. 30 crore into 3 is 90 crore. 90 crore ka you take a bond for 6 months. Are you guys able to understand? You can give one general bond. Can we go ahead, everyone? The next one over here, bond shall continue even if goods are transferred from one warehouse to another. People, listen to me very carefully. For an example, my goods are in one warehouse, and this warehouse, no, the facilities are not good. So I want to shift from this warehouse to another warehouse. Can I do that? Yes, Baba. Think that this is also a public warehouse where you want to transfer. Can you transfer from one public warehouse to another? Yes, they are telling section number 67 says you can remove from one warehouse to another. No into bond, ex bond, no tension. Just shift from one warehouse to another warehouse. No new bond, nothing is to be given. No duty payable, and the same bond will continue. Everyone over here. But if you are transferring the goods to another person, people, listen to me very carefully. For an example, I went ahead and imported some goods. I shifted it. I went ahead, filed one bill of entry. I went ahead and filed a bill of entry. Plus, I gave a bond, and the goods were transferred to the custom ka warehouse. Now, listen to me very carefully. If I am only shifting from one warehouse to another and the goods are still mine, then the same bond will continue. Correct, everyone? I can shift from one warehouse to another warehouse. That's it. But, sir, if you are going ahead, supposingly you went ahead and transferred the goods to your friend, and now your friend is the owner of the goods, then he has to go ahead and file what? Give another bond, which will be he has to take a promise. Are we clear, everyone? So if you are going ahead and transferring to another person, then transferee shall execute a fresh bond. Are we clear, everyone? Can you tell me what did I teach you till now? I went in and told very simple, sir, my goods have come. I don't want to clear the goods. Do one thing. First step may file a bill of entry. Second step may go ahead and give a bond. How much rupees ka bond, everyone? Consignment bond is generally whatever is the amount of duty on the goods multiplied by three times. You have to go ahead and give a, sir, why three times? Because penalty, fines, everything has to be covered in the amount. No. So they go ahead and take three times of the amount. Or might be if you can go ahead and request the officer, then he can go ahead and give you a general bond also, which will continue for a specified period. You went ahead and gave a bond. Now, number three step may the officer will go ahead and issue a clearance order. People, section number 57, public warehouse, 58, private warehouse, 58A, special warehouse, 59, bond, 60, clearance order will be given. Section number 60 says the officer will go ahead and issue you a warehousing order that go Baba go, you can put your goods in the warehouse. Everyone, it will be permitting removal of goods from the custom station, is allowing you, means now you can go to the custodian and show him that, sir, see, this is my warehousing car order, please allow me to take the goods and put it in a warehouse. So the custodian, you know, custodian, everyone, who is in whose custody may goods are there, he will give you, he will allow you to take the goods and shift it to where? Warehouse. Always remember, e-order through custom automated system also can be provided. What is e-order, everyone? Based on your risk profile, might be an automated electronic order will be given. You don't have to go and meet the officer at all. Officer does not have to do any verification, only automated clearance order also can be given. Are we clear, everyone? And now, once the warehousing order is given, what will you do? You can keep your goods in the warehouse. But remember one thing, only dutiable goods can be kept in the warehouse. If your goods pay, there is no duty only. They will not allow you. What, you think we are a go down that you will store the goods? They will store only those goods on which duty has not been paid. Dutiable goods only can be stored in the warehouse. Are we clear, everyone? Can I go ahead? You know what, everyone? These two warehouse which is there, no, here custom department ka physical lock and key is not there. These are private warehouse. It will be given to a manufacturer. For an example, I am Ola company. We are telling we'll make electric scooters and export it. So I can import all the parts, etc. Use it in my godown, which is known as a custom private warehouse, and I've taken a license. Are we clear, everyone? Now, in that scenario, they are telling you import goods, make final product, export it. No problem. Can I go ahead, everyone? Now, what they are going ahead and telling is in public warehouse or private warehouse, custom department ka people will not be there, but they are asking you to go ahead and maintain record-based control. Record-based control means they will tell you to maintain one record saying what are the goods that came, what are the goods that went. All the record has to be maintained because officer can tell you anytime If you are a public warehouse or private warehouse owner, officer can ask you anytime, hey, get the records. Are you guys able to understand? Can we go ahead, everyone? And now, but special warehouse, because the goods are very expensive, sensitive kind of item, custom officer will be put over here. And the lock and key will be the with the proper officer, no entry or removal without. But public warehouse and private warehouse, such kind of issues are not there. Can I go ahead? The warehouse owner who is there of a public warehouse, he will not allow you to take the goods and go unless you show him an order that I have gone ahead and paid the. But sir, here physical control is being maintained. You know what? When goods are sent from the custom port to the warehouses, e-way bill is not required if it's a special warehouse because custom ka officer will be there when the goods are coming. When the goods are coming to the special warehouse, custom ka officers is there, and hence in this scenario under GST e-way bill is not required. But when the goods are coming from the port to a public warehouse or private warehouse, e-way bill is required. Just for your extra knowledge, I've told. Can we go ahead, everyone? Are we all 100% clear till here? Can I go ahead? Can you tell me what are the things I've told you till now, everyone? I told you section number 57, public warehouse, 58, private warehouse, 58A, such special warehouse. Clear, everyone? Then you have to go ahead and file a bill of entry under section number 46 into bond bill of entry that I want to put the goods in the warehouse. Then, sir, officer, they will, you have to go ahead and give a bond. Section number 59 talks about a bond. Now officer will go ahead and give you a clearance order. Who is going ahead and talking about clearance order? Section number 60. Once the clearance order is given, you can shift the goods to the warehouse. Now the next section which come is section number 61. Listen to me very carefully, everyone. You have put the goods in the warehouse. Can you keep the goods in the warehouse lifetime, everyone? There is a warehousing period which is there. If warehousing period means for how much time you can keep the goods in the warehouse. People, listen to me very carefully. Very important from exam point of view. They are going ahead and telling you can keep the goods in the warehouse if you are 100% EOU or you are a ESTP. What's an ESTP, everyone? Electronic Hardware Technology Park. ESTP, Electronic Hardware Technology Park. If you want to write, you can write down Electronic Hardware Technology Park. Or you are a STP, Software Technology Park. Electronic Hardware Technology Park, Software Technology Park. Or supposingly you are telling, sir, I have got the goods, I will do the manufacturing and I will export. Are you guys able to understand? So if you are availing manufacturing facility, then they are going ahead and telling, if you are availing manufacturing facility, warehousing period till clearance, you can keep the goods in the warehouse. Sir, any extension? Array, till clearance, if you can keep, then what extension? And sir, do you have to pay any interest? Nothing. But sir, if I'm any other person, for an example, I have got my goods to India and now I want to put in my warehouse. It means I'm not going to pay the duty, right, everyone? Yes or no? The officer says, if you are these people, then these people ko government is encouraging 100% you. They will export electronic hardware technology park. They will export software technology park. They will export softwares. Sir, manufacturers, they will export and earn foreign currency. So for them, no tension. Keep the goods till the time you want. You don't have to pay any duty and you don't have to pay any interest, nothing, no tension. But sir, supposingly I imported and I kept the goods in the warehouse. Don't you think I'm deferring the duty of the government? I'm not paying the duty by keeping the goods in the godown. The government says till 90 days we will keep in the custom warehouse. If you are any other person, after 90 days we will start interest. People, listen to me very carefully. Everyone over here now. Your goods have come to India. Your goods have come to India supposingly on 1st January. Everyone over here, how much time you can keep the goods in the custom warehouse? If you are EOU, ESTP, etc., till clearance you can keep, and there is no tension of extension, nothing. But sir, if you are any other person, remember your goods arrived into the custom port on 1st January. You got a clearance order on 5th January. You know what? From the warehousing order is given under section number. From this day, you can keep the goods in the warehouse for 1 year. 1 year, supposingly 5th of January 2019 till 20, you can go ahead and keep everyone. Yes, in this 1 year, 3 months period, which is 1, 2, 5th of Feb, 5th of March, 5th of 1, 2, 3. 3 months, not 3 months. Actually, it is 90 days. We'll calculate 90 days. How will you calculate 90 days, everyone? January may 31 days. 5 days gone. How many days? 26. February 28. March 31. How many days, everyone? April, how many days? Hey, calculators. 5th, you need 5 more days. So 5th of April, your 90 days gets over, right, everyone? For 90 days, if you clear over here, then no interest is payable. You just have to pay the duty and you have to clear. Are we clear? But beyond 90 days, for any other people, if you want to clear, people listen to me very carefully. First of all, how much time you can keep your goods in the custom warehouse? 1 year. In 1 year. So if your goods have arrived over here, when will the 1 year be seen from? From the warehousing order. 1 year gets over here. Sir, can you get an extension? 1 year from the warehousing order you can keep, plus extension can be 1 year at a time. You can go ahead and ask for extension also. So maximum period you can keep is 1 year, plus extension can be given 1 year, 1 year, 1 year, 1 year. They can extend. But you know what? When the goods have come to India, if you clear, you pay duty. If you don't clear, you are deferring the duty. You are telling, I will pay when I clear. They are telling for 90 days we will keep the goods in the godown without any interest. After that, if you don't clear on 5th of April, supposingly you cleared on supposingly 30th of April, can you tell me how many days ka delay? 30th April minus 5 days, how much? 30 minus 5 is how much? 25. So supposingly on your goods, the duty which is there is 10 lakh rupees, 10 lakh pay. You have to pay how much interest, everyone? 15% after 90 days. Can you tell me, everyone? 10 lakh into 15% into 25 divided by 365. How much interest you will have to pay? 10,000. Whatever. Is my point clear to all? Did you understand, everyone, how to calculate the warehousing period? Listen, if you are a EOU, if you are a ESTP, Software Technology Park, or you are availing manufacturing facility, then for you, no tension at all. But other than that, if you are a person who is any other person, then you have to go ahead and clear your goods within 1 year. Extension further can be given by 1 year at a time. And after 90 days, interest will start. On the duty, you will be liable to pay interest at the rate of 15%. People, can we go ahead, everyone? You know what, everyone? Listen to me very carefully. I will tell you one thing. For an example, I went ahead and imported my goods. People, did you understand the previous thing 100%? Sir, I imported my goods on 1st January. People, over here, 1st January, I went ahead and imported my goods. People, listen. 5th January, for an example, clearance order, warehousing ka order was given. From 1st January, I can keep till what date, everyone? 1 year. 1 year is what time? 1st of January next year, 1 year will get over. Do you guys agree with me? Full 1 year. Now, if 1st January, yes, very good. You have to see from warehousing order, 5th of January. Okay, everyone, warehousing order say 1 year. So 5th, you should have cleared it. Can I go ahead, everyone? If you don't clear on 5th, then they are going ahead and telling what? Once 1 year gets over, and if you don't go ahead and ask for extension also, people, listen to me very carefully. Can you tell me one thing? Whenever I go ahead and put my goods in the warehouse and I clear the goods, can you tell me the rate of duty and rate of exchange? Think. On supposingly here, I clear my goods. People, listen. When I clear my goods, what is the rate of duty and rate of exchange? Go to your valuation chapter. If I clear my goods over here, supposingly my value of the goods, value into rate of exchange, into rate of, do you guys agree with me? Value is supposingly $10,000. Rate of exchange, which day ka rate of exchange? Into or X bond? Into bond ka rate of, yeah, exchange means E for earlier. Earlier is into or ex bond? Into. Rate of exchange is always into bond bill of entry ka. For an example, the day you filed into bond bill of entry, that day the rate of, basically when you went ahead and filed your bill of entry into bond bill of entry, that I want to send my goods in the warehouse, which day? Supposingly here, the day you filed your into bond bill of entry, the rate, basically supposingly you filed over here the into bond bill of entry. Here you are going ahead and filing what? Into bond bill of entry का date पे rate of exchange supposingly was 80 rupees. What will you apply over here? 80 multiplied by rate of duty. This is always earlier. E for earlier. Duty is always deferred. Deferred means whichever is later. Correct or not, everyone? Do you guys agree with me? Section number 15 in your valuation chapter. 15 and 16 I taught you. Everyone listen now. Duty is always deferred. Can you tell me which day ka duty will apply? Ex bond bill of entry. For an example, the duty over here, people, the duty on the into bond bill of entry date, rate of duty was 10%. Here the rate of duty, people, here the rate of duty came out to be 15%. What rate of duty will apply? Can you tell me the duty which I'll have to pay? I'm doing your exam ka question. 1,20,000 will be your duty. Can I go ahead? Everyone tell me one thing. If you go ahead and clear the goods over here, once 90 days got over, after 90 days till here, whatever the period is there, for that you have to pay interest on this 1,20,000 into 15%, whatever is the number of days of delay. For an example, you went ahead and cleared it over here and it was 100 days ka delay after 90 days. So into 100 divided by 365. You have to pay this much interest also. Did you guys understand? Can I go ahead, everyone? Can I tell you once again, everyone? Everyone, listen to me very carefully. Your goods came into India. Supposingly, your goods came into India on 1st January. India mein goods landed. Goods arrived. People, you filed a into bond bill of entry. On the date of into bond bill of entry, the rate of duty and rate of exchange is 10%, and sir, rate of exchange is 80 rupees. Everyone, now you went ahead and got a warehousing order. Warehousing order was given on 10th of January. People, listen to me very carefully. Can you first of all tell me for how much time you can keep the goods in the warehouse? 1 year. When is 1 year getting over? 10th of January. This is 2020 supposingly. So this is 21. Is my point first of all clear? Warehousing order say you can keep your goods for 1 year. Extension can also be taken. Now tell me one thing, everyone. For an example, okay, I will go ahead and copy this because I'll need it. Okay, everyone over here. Now, how many days you can keep the goods free of any duty? Can you tell me when is 90 days getting over? January, how many days? 31 minus 10. So, sir, can you tell me January 31 days, 10 days gone, 21 days January, February 28 days, March 31 days, 10th of the 10th of April, your 90 days gets over. Do you guys agree with me? Now, sir, if you clear the goods within 90 days, if you clear the goods over here, tell me one thing, everyone. For an example, you filed your ex-bond bill of entry over here on 1st of April. Can you tell me that supposingly the value of the goods is $10,000 into here the rate of duty and rate of exchange is supposingly 12% and rate of exchange is 88 rupees. Can you tell me, everyone, the duty rate of exchange will be which one? Whichever is earlier. So, sir, 80 into rate of duty. Duty is always deferred. Which one? Do you guys agree with me? Anyone, any doubt till here? So, can you tell me the duty, everyone? Do you have to pay any interest? Sure, everyone? Is my point 100% clear? I will leave this example over here only. Can I move to the next example, everyone? Sure, everyone got it? Now I will move to the next example. I will create the example over here. People, same thing. Everything remains same. For an example, you did not clear the goods over here. You went ahead and cleared the goods over here. Supposingly on 30th May, you went ahead and cleared the goods. Can you tell me on 30th May, if you file the ex bond bill of entry and the rate of duty and rate of exchange is this, what will you apply over there? People, same thing, everything will remain same, but you'll have to pay interest. What is how much? 96,000 into 15% for how many days? How many days ka delay? 10th April, you should have cleared it. April mein how many days? 30 minus 10. 20 days April. May mein how many days? 30. So 50 days. 50 divided by 365. Can you tell me the interest portion, everyone? 19. Did everyone get it? If you clear within 90 days, no interest. If you clear after 90 days, interest at the rate of 15%. Madam, you got it. Last bench, people over here, all of you got it. Can I go ahead? People watching at home, I hope you are clear. Now, I will tell you one more thing. Can I say? Chalo, people, you know what? If you don't clear, okay, I will tell you over here. Listen, can you tell me, for an example, when you cleared the goods, people over here, now, when you wanted to clear the goods over here, here, the rate of duty on people, see, when you deposit the goods has to be dutiable. Only then they will deposit your goods. That time, the rate of duty was 10%. Okay, everyone. Later, what happened when you filed your ex bond bill of entry? That time, the rate of duty supposedly became 0%. For depositing, your goods has to be dutiable. When you cleared it, that time the duty was exempted. Now, can you tell me what will be the duty? 0% means what? Zero. Baba, whenever the interest is zero, don't become a hero and calculate interest. Interest also will be zero. This line to explain. If no custom duty on clearance, no interest is payable. Understood? Now, I will tell you one. Baba, each line in the chart book has a value to it. Did you understand this line? Now, second line over here. Sir, people listen to me very carefully. Can I move ahead? I will give you one more example. Everyone over here now, listen. I went ahead and did not clear the goods on time. Can you tell me what was the time limit, everyone? 1 year. And I went ahead and cleared the goods over here. People, tell me one thing. If I don't clear the goods within time, they will go ahead and imagine. You know what? They will tell it's known as a improper removal. What is it called, everyone? Improper. See, either take extension. If you don't take extension and you don't remove the goods within 1 year, then after that, if you remove, it is known as improper. Is my point 100% clear to all? Listen to me very carefully. If it's a case of improper removal and you have filed an ex bond bill of entry, for an example, on 30th of April, people, not 30th of April, 30th of January. I'm telling 30th January. It means after this is the warehousing period. 1 year got over. If after that you go ahead and file your bill of entry and you want to clear the goods, everyone tell me one thing. For an example, the rate of duty over here is 8%. Listen to me very carefully now. Rate of, okay, $10,000 multiplied by rate of exchange, which one? Into bond, 80. Rate of duty, which one? On the ex bond bill of date. But here you will not take the rate of exchange as on ex bond bill of entry. You will take the rate of duty as on the last day when you should have filed your ex bond bill of entry. Can you tell me what was the last day you should have got your goods cleared? So in this day, supposingly the rate of duty is 15%, you will take 15 or you will take the ex bond bill of entry. The last day when you should have cleared your goods, that day ka rate of duty will apply. How much, everyone? Can you tell me, everyone? 1 lakh? Is my point 100% clear to all? People, I want to ask you one more thing now. Can you tell me interest calculation will be till what date? Interest you have to pay till what date? You think and tell me. Interest will be paid till what date? From which day? After 90 days? From here till what date? Till here. Till from here till here. Can you tell me interest also, everyone? April, how many days? April, 10th of April. April, 30 days are there. 10 days gone. 20 days April. May, 31. June, 30. July, 31. August, 31. September, 30. October, 31. November, November, 30. Baba, my mathematics and all these are very bad. You have to calculate like this, no otherwise. December, 31. January, you cleared on 30th January, so 30 days. Can you tell me interest? 1,20,000 into 15% is the interest into 295 divided by how much interest, everyone? Huh? 14? Is everyone 100% clear till here? People, do you need more example or everyone got it? Always remember one thing. Warehousing का केस में warehousing का केस में whenever you are calculating, number one, duty calculation will be value into rate of duty into rate of exchange. Duty is always which one, everyone? X bond bill of entry, and exchange is always into bond bill of entry. And everyone, it will be X bond bill of entry or the last day when goods ought to have been removed. That day ka date of, that day ka rate of. People, interest calculation, can you tell me, everyone? After 90 days till clearance. Please practice more questions from your book and go. They will 100% ask you a question on this. Can I go ahead, everyone? Is my point 100% clear to all? Are we all clear till here? Sir, I want to download these notes. Baba, I have told you, rameshsoni.com, free resources, May 23 folder may you will find these notes. Can I go ahead, everyone? Everyone over here now. If goods are not removed within the period permitted, it is called as improperly removed, and rate of duty will be as on the date of deemed removal. When is deemed removed? On the last day when you should have cleared the goods, that day will be deemed as the day when you should have cleared the goods. Can I go ahead, everyone? Then section number 15(1)(b) is not applicable in case of improper removal. You will not take ex bond bill of entry. You will take what? The deemed removal, the last day rate of duty. Can we go ahead, everyone? People, what did I go ahead and tell you till now? Over, Baba, chapter is over. What did I tell you? 57, public warehouse. 58, private warehouse. 58A, special warehouse. Then 50, you have to file a bill of entry. And 59 is warehousing ka bond. 60, clearance order is given and the goods are shifted to the warehouse. Goods, when they are in the warehouse, 61 told you warehousing period. You know what? 57, public warehouse. 58, private. 58A, special. 59, bond. 60, everyone, clearance order. 61 is warehousing ka period. 62 deleted. 63 deleted. 64, sir, my goods are in the warehouse. Can I go ahead and look at my goods? Yes, Baba. Section number 64 says the owner's right to deal with the warehouse goods. Whoever is the owner, what are his rights? What can he do with the goods? Inspect the goods. You can deal with their containers to prevent loss. Might be the container in which the goods have come, container is broken. You want to fix it so that rats don't go inside. You can go ahead and fix the containers. Basically, otherwise loss will happen, or might be deterioration will happen, or might be there will be damage. So you can go ahead and repair the containers, etc. Sort the goods. Sir, these are bad quality goods which are there. These are rotten mangoes. You can keep it on the side. Otherwise, rotten ke saath others will also become rotten. So you can separate it. You can sort, grade it, A graded, B graded, C graded. You can sort and keep them. Okay. You can show the goods for sale. Baba, your goods are in the warehouse. Mr. Ram came and told you, I want 100 shares. Do you have it? Yes, yes. I have in the custom warehouse. You can do a bond to bond transfer. So you can take him to the warehouse and show it to him. Is my point clear to all? Can I go ahead? People, listen to me very carefully. 57. Your blood may this should start flowing. That sir, I remember everything. 57, public warehouse. 58, private warehouse. 58A, Prince special warehouse. 59, sir, bond. 60, clearance order. 61, warehousing period. 62, 63 is omitted. 64 is the owner's right to deal with the goods. 65 goes ahead and talks about manufacturing. Everyone listen to me very carefully. I got my goods in the private warehouse. In the private warehouse, you are allowed to go ahead and do what? You are allowed to go ahead and do manufacturing. Now listen to me very carefully. I went ahead, did the manufacturing. Section number 65 talks about manufacturing with the permission of the principal commissioner or commissioner of custom. You can do manufacturing in your warehouse. People, listen to me very carefully. What are we going to understand in 65? We went ahead and imported some raw material. We went ahead and got them in the private warehouse. Now this raw material I can convert into final goods. When I am converting into final goods can be exported and might be waste was generated. What to do about the waste and the final goods? What will be the duty? Might be final goods I clear in India or waste I cleared in India. What to do about? What is the duty to be paid? That is to be understood in section number 65. Everyone, end product means the final product. If you go ahead and export it, array sir, I got material, made the final product, exported. Do you have to pay any duty? No duty payable on imported material used. Everyone over here, listen. I went ahead and made the final product and I exported the product. Do you have to pay any duty on the imported material? No duty. Sir, what about the waste? Do one thing, put fire on the waste. Destroy it, no duty. I got clothes. Clothes se made shirt. Cloth pe paid duty. Then you will get duty drawback. Duty drawback chapter. But you made cloth, you got cloth, did not pay the duty, put it in the warehouse, manufactured, exported the shirt. Export pay to anything is not there. Export pay, export duty, you forget that. You are talking about this raw material now. Raw material, no duty. What about the waste? They are telling waste or refuse, destroy it, you don't have to pay any duty. Sir, this waste I don't want to destroy, I want to clear in India. They will go ahead and say, you think if you clear in India, you think that what you had imported was not cloth, it was waste. And how much ever waste is there, you clear in India, what duty is applicable on waste? That much duty you have to pay. What will you think? You think if you had imported this waste from outside India, what duty was there? 5%. You have to pay 5% duty on the waste. Is my point 100% clear to all? People, tell me one thing. From outside India, I went ahead and got cloth. Okay. And I got it shifted to my warehouse. In the warehouse, from this cloth, I went ahead and made final goods. Final goods I exported. Any duty on the cloth? No duty. Correct, everyone? But from this cloth, when I made the final product, waste is generated. Waste, if I go ahead and destroy, no duty. If I clear in India, think you had imported waste and waste pay. Supposingly, on importation, cloth pay rate of duty is 10% and waste pay rate of duty is 2%. Can you tell me when waste is cleared in India, what rate of duty you will pay on the waste? Can I go ahead? Next. Sir, I went ahead, imported the raw material. Raw material, I went ahead and put it in the custom warehouse. Raw materials, I made the final goods. If I don't go ahead and export it, final goods, I went ahead and sold in India. Aha. Now what? Ola got parts. Parts they made the Ola ka scooter and did not export it. Put it in India. Baba, it can happen, no. Some things you export, whatever you export, don't pay the duty on that much raw material. But sir, whatever I don't go ahead and export and I cleared in India, then that's all. Sir, this one you understood, no? Pay the duty on waste as if waste or refuse was imported. Sir, if you clear it within India, then sir, import duty on imported material used in the Baba, you don't have to pay on the finished goods duty. What pay duty was payable? Import pay. So please pay the raw material pay. Raw material which is used for the finished goods pay, you have to pay the duty. Is my point clear? Sir, when I made the finished goods, waste was also generated. They are telling waste or refuse. Sir, I went ahead and cleared the waste in India now. Final goods also cleared, waste also cleared. You have to pay final goods mein how much imported material was there? Imported material pay, the rate of duty is 10%. Waste pay rate of duty is 2%. Listen, when you clear the finished goods, how much rate of duty you will pay on the imported material which was used in the final product? 10%. Clear? Now, out of the 10,000 kgs of raw material, 200 kgs of raw material is lying as waste. That 200 kgs pay, what rate of duty will apply? Mhm. Custom duty on imported material in such waste or refuse. Please be very careful about it. The waste or refuse which you cleared, goods 10,000 people, 10,000 kg of raw material, 9,800 kg used for final product. 9,800 kg per how much rate of duty? 10%. 200 kg is lying in the waste. That 200 kg ka how much material pay rate of duty was there? How much rate of duty? Percent. You have to pay 10%. Solid, clear everything. Can I go ahead, everyone? Everyone over here. People got the raw material, made the final product, exported. Raw material, no duty. Waste, destroyed, no duty. Cleared in India, waste pay rate of duty. Got the raw material, final product, cleared in India. Imported material pay, duty. Imported material, waste is there. Waste cleared in India. Import duty on the material which is lying in the waste. That rate of duty has to be. Is my point 100% clear? Everyone, people, I taught you section number 57. Tell me. 57, public warehouse. 58, private warehouse. 58A, special warehouse. 59, bond. 60, clearance order. 61, warehousing period. 62, 63 is not there. 64, everyone. Owner's right to deal with the goods. 65, everyone. Manufacturing. I don't want to do manufacturing. For an example, my goods are there in the custom bonded warehouse. People, my goods are there in the custom bonded warehouse. 66 which is there, 66 is there, but it is total bakwas. Forget it. Okay, everyone. Now comes section number 67. Sir, my goods are there in the warehouse, but my goods are not getting proper treatment. That public warehouse, we know rats are there. Can I shift from one warehouse to another warehouse? Section number 67 allows you to shift goods from one warehouse to another warehouse. Sir, do I have to file any into bond, ex bond? Nothing is required. Do I have to give another bill of entry? Nothing is required. You can shift your goods from one warehouse to another warehouse. No problem at all. Section number 67 allows you. Are we clear, everyone? People, number one, you can do manufacturing with the goods. Number two, you can shift from one warehouse to another warehouse. Number three, you can clear your goods also. Section number 68 comes says you can clear the goods for home consumption. How can you clear, everyone? Nothing. File one bill of entry. People, section number 68 says people file your clearance of goods for home consumption is told by whom? Section number 68. It says file ex bond, bill of entry, do the assessment, clearance order will be given, bond will be cancelled and returned. When I went to the warehouse and saw my goods, I don't want this goods. I want to relinquish the title. People relinquish the title and department will relinquish the duty. Are we clear? Sir, when you went to the godown, they caught you. They told, hey, these are prohibited goods. Why did you get? You are an offender. I will relinquish that title. They will not let you relinquish if the goods are offensive. Proviso, before clearance for home consumption, you can relinquish the title and you don't have to pay any duty if offensive goods not allowed to relinquish. Is my point clear to all? Can we go ahead, everyone? People, tell me one thing. See, your flow has to be very clear over here. What is your flow over here? Section number 57, public. 58, private. 58A, special warehouse. 59, bond. 60, clearance order. 61, warehousing period. 62, 63 is not there. 64, owner's right. 65, manufacturing. 66, everyone. No, total bakwas. 67, one warehouse to another warehouse. 68, you can clear for home consumption, file one ex bond bill of entry, pay the duty. They will go ahead and clear the they will give you the goods, and bond will be cancelled and returned. You can also relinquish the title and they'll relinquish the duty. Sir, now comes section number 69. See, when your goods are in the warehouse, number one, you can do manufacturing. Number two, you can transfer to another warehouse. Number three, you can clear. Number four, you can also go ahead and export the goods. For an example, people, I did not do manufacturing. I went ahead and got the goods from outside India. I shifted the goods to a warehouse. You know what? I am a trader. My job is only this. I get the goods into India. People, if you clear the goods and then trade 98% DBK, I don't want 98%. Why should I pay only? So what you can do is you can keep the goods in a warehouse, and from the warehouse directly you can go ahead and export also. That is told by section of, see, manufacturing and exporting is 65. 69 says that, sir, you can go ahead and directly clear your goods, export your goods. See, you can clear your goods for home consumption. You can also go ahead and clear your goods for export. Directly you can go ahead and export. Are we clear? See, your goods went from here to the godown, and godown say you're going ahead and exporting. Do you have to pay any duty? People, do you have to pay any duty? Nothing. Without any duty, bond will be cancelled and returned. Just file your shipping bill, pay the export duty, and clearance order. E-clearance order also can be given nowadays. Array, when you file your shipping bill, pay your export duty, online let export order you will get. Just go ahead and export directly from the warehouse, and Baba, no ex bond bill of entry, etc. will be required. People, just imagine you are from 57 to section number 69 now. Now comes section number 70. People, listen. Everyone over here, I got from India, outside India, alcohol. People, I not alcohol for drinking. For an example, people over here, section number 70 says allowance in case of volatile goods. People, what do you mean by volatile goods? For an example, I got from India, outside India, spirit, alcohol, spirit, etc. You know what happens? They will evaporate. Petrol, etc. They will evaporate. And at the end, there was supposedly in the warehouse, I imported 1000 kgs, 1000 liter, evaporated, and now there is only 950 liters left in the warehouse. Section number 70 says that when you are clearing from the warehouse, if it is volatile good, what is volatile good? Which can evaporate, then you have to pay the duty only on the goods which is remaining. That is told by section number 70 that warehouse goods at the time of taking the delivery found deficient in quantity on account of natural loss. Baba, natural loss is there. Evaporation happened. Volatile goods means alcohol, petrol, all this will naturally evaporate little bit, and hence they are telling that ACDC may remit the duty. It means ACDC can say, okay, 100 liters evaporated, don't pay the duty on 100 liter. Goods are notified under this section having regard to volatility means it should be notified. Only then you will get the remission of duty. What do you mean by remission of duty? You don't have to pay the duty only if the goods are notified goods. As of now, notified side like petrol, all this alcohol, etc. is being. Baba, this will naturally evaporate. Everyone over here now, can you tell me what are the things we are done? We are done with section number 57. What is 57? Public. Baba, Aram say, tell me 58, everyone. Private. 58A, special warehouse. Now there is one section 58B also. Listen, you went ahead and did some contravention. You did not maintain your records correctly. You went ahead and got your goods, used it for something, exported it, cleared in India. You did not pay the duty and all properly. If you do any contravention, 58B says the commissioner can cancel your license. And that is told by 58B on the right side above. Cancellation of license. When a license, see, contravenes any of the provision of the act, rules or regulation, or breaches the condition of license, principal commissioner or commissioner may cancel license after providing opportunity of being heard. And whenever the inquiry is going on, means they went ahead and found out you have done some contravention. When the inquiry is going on, that time principal commissioner will suspend the operation and they will tell, hey, till the final order comes, you can't go ahead and deposit any new goods in the warehouse. And once the final order comes and they cancel your license, within 7 days, whatever goods you have kept in the warehouse, all the goods has to be removed. Post cancellation, all goods shall be removed within how many days? 7 days. Is my point 100% clear to all? Can we go ahead, everyone? Can you tell me section number 59, everyone? Are 58B is clear? 59, bond. 60, clearance order. Clearance order is very important because everything has to be calculated from the date of clearance order. Sir, 61, everyone. Warehousing period. How many days? 1 year, normal people. For manufacturing facility, ESTP, etc. No 1 year and all. Can I go ahead, everyone? 62, everyone. 62 is not there. 63, not there. 64, owner's right. 65, manufacturing. 66, everyone. Total bakwas section, useless. 67, everyone. One warehouse to another warehouse, you can transfer. No new bond. Old bond will only continue. No into bond, no ex bond. 68, everyone. Clearance for home consumption. 69, everyone. You can go ahead and export also. 70, volatile goods. If goods are volatile goods, you don't have to go ahead and pay on duty on the goods which have evaporated. Might be spirit, alcohol would have gone ahead and evaporated. Whatever is left, only then you have to pay the duty. Remaining duty, officer ACDC can remit. He can tell you don't have to pay the duty on the goods which are natural loss evaporated. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. Section number 71 says that you should not go ahead and remove the goods. Otherwise, then it is allowed. It means, sir, section number 71 is over here. Section number 71 says goods not to be taken out of the warehouse. You should not take the goods out of the warehouse. Otherwise, except how it is told in section number 67. Means if you are shifting from one warehouse to another warehouse, okay. 68, clearance for home consumption, okay. 69, export, okay. Or as otherwise told in the act, if you go ahead and clear it, then it is okay. Otherwise, it will be an improper. They have not told. 70 has not told. 71 has not told. 71 is telling just this one. 71 is telling, hey, giving gyan. It is telling, sitting and telling. 67, 68, 69, how they have told, or the act, how it is telling, only that way you should take the goods out of the warehouse. That's all. Then 72 comes. Sir, if you don't go ahead and clear your goods, people, 67, shift from one warehouse to another warehouse. 68, clear. 69, export. 70, no, 67, 68, 69 told you how to clear the goods, correct? If you go ahead and do any contravention, that will be known as improper removal, and goods improperly removed from the warehouse. What is goods improperly removed? When will you call it improperly removed? When they are removed in contravention of section number. What is 71 telling? Please remove as per section number 67, 68, 69, or how it is told in the act. If you don't follow, then what you are doing is a improper removal as per section number 72. Can you tell me who talks about improper removal? 72. Can you tell me one thing, everyone? If you don't clear the goods within the warehousing period, are you doing improper removal? Yes. What do you mean by otherwise told in the act? Act told you can keep only for 1 year. If you clear it after 1 year, then it is not as per the act. It is improper removal. Got it, everyone? Then, sir, where they are removed after the expiry of the permitted warehousing. Number one, what is improper removal? If you don't follow as per section number 71, or if you go ahead and remove after the warehousing period, it is improper removal. So people, listen. This point was not talking about after warehousing period. It was telling any contravention if you remove, then also it will be improper removal. Section number 72B says what? If you remove after the warehousing period, it is improper removal. When goods with respect to which bond is executed and which have not be cleared for home consumption, okay, or exported are not accounted, means are not, you know what, you cleared the goods for home consumption from your private warehouse or public warehouse, say you took the goods out, ठीक है everyone, then they are telling for the satisfaction of the proper officer, if you have not done the proper accounting and you have done an improper removal, for an example, goods cleared from the warehouse, exported or cleared from the warehouse for home consumption, but you did not go ahead and pay the duty or you have not accounted it properly, then proper officer will go ahead and give it a demand order, demand the full amount of duty immediately along with interest, tax, along with Baba, whatever duty, interest and penalty. People, listen to me very carefully. Number one, what is improper removal? If you don't follow as told in section number 71, if you don't remove the goods within the warehousing period, that is also improper removal. And third point told over here, if you remove the goods from the Baba, we are not talking about improper removal. We are talking if you go ahead and remove the goods from the warehouse in contravention, it means you have not accounted for the goods and you have cleared it for home consumption, or you exported and you did not record, then officer will catch you and demand from you duty, interest, and are we clear? And if you don't pay the due demand order, they will go ahead and hang you upside down and recover. Done, sir. We understood till here. Listen to me very carefully. One additional point I want to talk from my heart now. Everyone, you remember bond to bond transfer? Can you transfer your goods to your friend? Yes, sir. If you want, you can also go ahead and transfer your goods to your friend. This is one additional point I've told you. Who will be liable to pay the duty, everyone? The person who goes to clear the goods will be liable to pay the duty. Can you tell me, everyone, when they are paying the duty, custom duty, everything will be normally calculated, but IGST they will pay on what amount? 38 ka value, or whatever is the transaction value between both of you, on that they will pay IGST. Do you remember, everyone? Types of duty. See, all the other duties they will pay normally. But IGST will be paid on what? C8 ka value or transaction value, whichever is higher. Did you guys get it or got confused? Everyone got it? Yes, everyone. I have gone ahead and told you this additional point also. Other than this, people, tell me, what did I tell you? Section number 57. Okay. Warehousing. People, just imagine. This is a brilliant chapter. Section number 57, everyone. Public warehouse. Section number 58, everyone. Private warehouse. Section number 58A, everyone. Special warehouse. 58B, everyone. Sir, cancellation of license. Correct, everyone. Section number 59, everyone. Bond. 60, everyone. Sir, 60. Clearance order. With it is that is the warehousing order. Section number 61, everyone. Warehousing period. Section number 62 and 63 is not there only. 64, everyone. Owners, louder, everyone. 65, everyone. Manufacturing, you can go ahead and do. Section number 66, total bakwas. Section number 67, everyone. Sir, transfer. 68, everyone. Clearance for home consumption. Correct, everyone. 69, everyone. Export. 70, everyone. Volatile goods. Then, everyone. 71. Sir, what is proper removal? They have told you that you should always go ahead and clear the goods as per section number 67, 68, 69, and as told in the act. If you don't go ahead and follow this, section number 72 says improper removal, or if you are clearing after the warehousing period, it is known as improper removal. Are we clear, everyone? Beside this, there is a section number 73 and 73A. I want to go ahead and talk about it quickly from your textbook, everyone. Please come to your textbook. In your textbook, page number 11.8, section number 73. 73 goes ahead and says, everyone, cancellation and return of the warehousing bond. Everyone, tell me one thing. If you have gone ahead and cleared your goods for warehousing, hey, nothing. If you have cleared your goods for warehousing, from warehousing, you have cleared it for home consumption, or you have exported it, what will happen? Your bond will be cancelled and returned. That is told by section number 73. Section number 73A. Everyone tell me one thing. When the goods are put in the warehouse, whose responsibility are the goods? Warehouse keeper. Whoever is the licensee, who has been given the license of the warehouse, it is his responsibility. They are telling custody and removal of warehouse goods. All the warehouse goods shall remain in the custody of the person who has been granted a license and until under section number 57, 58 or 58A, until they are cleared for home consumption or transferred to another warehouse or exported or are removed. Whose responsibility it will be? Whoever is the licensee. And sir, his responsibility will be as may be prescribed. And when any warehouse goods are removed in contravention, who will be liable to pay the duty? Any contravention happened, goods removed without paying the duty, who will be liable? Licensee. The licensee shall be liable to pay the duty, interest, and fine and penalty that is basically payable. So people tell me one thing: I am a public warehouse owner. You kept your goods in my warehouse. I allowed you to clear the goods without paying, without any clearance order, etc. Then whose liability it will be? My liability it will be to pay the duty, interest, penalty, etc. Can I go ahead? So basically, this talks about the licensee ka responsibility. Can I go ahead, everyone? Yes, sir. People, if you have gone ahead and removed the goods, see, if you have gone ahead and removed the goods improperly, you will be liable to pay duty, interest, fine, penalty. So here I've gone ahead and told what now? This will be duty. Are we clear, everyone? People, I have gone ahead and told you completely everything about a warehouse. In my opinion, from exam point of view, 1 3 mark question should come. Remember one thing, this time, one warehousing ka question should come in your exam. 99%, I think it should come. Can I go ahead, everyone? I'll go ahead and close all my discussion on the chapter of warehousing over here. I hope you guys enjoyed the chapter. I'll close all my discussion on the chapter of warehousing. Done, everyone.